thanks to LongevityShopping.com for sponsoring this interview series. We're at the Newport Beach Investor Conference. We couldn't do it without LongevityShopping.com. If you have not checked out the website, definitely do that. I'm here with the founder right now, Brad Turner. Hey, Brad, big thanks for sponsoring us and bringing us out here today.
Oh, we're so excited, Adam, and I'm so glad you're here doing a great job as usual, man. We have a great lineup of people that you're interviewing, and it's just a really great event as always.
LongevityShopping.com. Check it out. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters. My name is Adam Torres, and if you'd like to apply to be a guest on the show, just head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to Apply. All right, so today I'm in Newport Beach, California, and I'm at the Newport Beach Investor Conference. And let me tell you, there's been all kinds of amazing companies today. I've been watching pitches all day. We've been doing interviews all day. High energy event. Highly recommend coming out here. And my next guest is Kenya. Kenya, welcome to the show.
Hi, nice to be here.
All right, so what brought you out to the conference today? I see you're an exhibitor.
I am an exhibitor. So what brought me out is I'm the CEO founder of my company, WaterBuzz. And I'm currently raising my pre-seed round.
How did you get the original idea for WaterBuzz? Where'd that come from?
The original idea came to me in a vision, August 25th, 2023.
Whoa!
Yes.
To the date, what time of day were you sleeping? Were you like, I love this. Go ahead.
It was actually in the middle of the day.
Wow.
Yes.
And how did, give me more.
I lived in Colorado Springs at the time. I had a nice view of Pikes Peak. I was exhausted. I had a long summer.
Yeah.
And I was laying on my bed looking out at Pikes Peak. And I just laid on my back. And I closed my eyes. And you know that bright white light that you shouldn't look into?
Oh, snap.
Yeah. I knew I wasn't dying.
Yeah.
So that's why I continued looking into the bright white light as my eyes were closed.
Yeah.
And I went into the bright white light.
Whoa.
And when it started formulating, I saw words formulating. Well, actually, one single word formulating.
Yeah.
And it was WaterBuzz.
What?
And I just popped up and said WaterBuzz.
Interesting.
And I had no idea what WaterBuzz was. But I rolled over onto my belly, and I wrote an entire commercial about what WaterBuzz was in about 15 minutes.
And what was it? Give me some of that.
Yes. I reread it, and it said it was a hydration reminder device that vibrates on the 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes.
Interesting.
Yes.
And so where do you go from there? Well, let's take a step before that. Were you an entrepreneurial? Or were you the type to, when you were younger, a kid, what would you do? When did your first entrepreneurial experience?
So I am a doctor of chiropractic. So once I finished school in 2017, I knew I wanted to go out and practice on my own.
Yeah.
I didn't want to work for someone for the rest of my life. Well, I started my own company in 2018 after a crash course in entrepreneurship. And I thought I knew everything about business.
Of course,
It turned out I knew nothing about business.
Fair.
And I was spinning my wheels like a hamster. And I wasn't getting anywhere year after year after year after year after year. And it took 6 years of me trying to start my own business, working for chiropractors, just trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life. And sorry, this is emotional. And I couldn't hold down a job, and I couldn't start my own business.
Yeah.
And I was defeated. So I was like, I need a change.
Yeah.
So I put myself on TV for this show called The Blocks. It's on entrepreneurship. And I didn't put myself on TV for the fact of putting myself on TV.
Yeah.
I put myself
I was going to say, that's a strange, I can't get, everything's going wrong, so I did like everybody else does crazy. I went on TV. No. I'm sorry. I just had to throw that out there. That was the obvious solution. Continue, please.
I knew I needed a change, and what I was doing for the past 6 years wasn't working.
Okay.
So I just needed a whole revamp of myself.
What did your circle around you, your support group, whether it's family, friends, whatever, what you're I'm going on TV. What did everybody say?
I didn't tell anyone.
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Oh, that's good. So then, okay, continue. What? Continue. This is getting good.
I couldn't tell anyone because if I had any doubt in my mind,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have
That's
done
great.
it
Hmm.
because I was going up against a good 70,000 entrepreneurs.
Jeez. Yeah.
And
yeah.
I was one of 70 that was chosen. And I needed to be in a mind space of I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I can get on this TV show so I can learn entrepreneurship.
Amazing.
Yes. So I did. And I got accepted and I got on. And then I was surrounded by a lot of entrepreneurs that knew a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
And I was intimidated, but I knew I still needed to learn. And it was a week filming, and on Friday, Wes Bergman, he's a creator of the blocks. He was like, I'm going to do a grad school. And I was like, whatever you're selling, I'm buying.
Yeah.
Because I learned so much in these last 5 days.
yeah.
So he gave us all 37 of his courses over the summer, summer 2023.
Amazing.
And during that summer, I was dating a narcissist. I was working for a narcissist, and I was trying to grow myself. So I was climbing, but I was being pulled down at the same time. And I was
Yeah.
like, this can't be life. Well, fast forward to August 25th, 2023. I feel like I went into the bright white light because
Yeah.
I did die.
Wow. Wow. That's something else. So let's get further into the amazing story, by the way. But let's get into WaterBuzz further. So explain the product for everybody listening. You said it once, but I want you have one on your wrist, I believe.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about the product, and feel free to hold that up and show that shine. And for everybody, and tell us about it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because this is my pride and joy.
Yeah.
So what WaterBuzz is a hydration reminder device. And I set it to vibrate on the half an hour, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes.
Oh, that's cool. And for everybody that's listening, maybe in audio, and you can't see what she's doing exactly on because you're driving in your car right now. So picture a watch, and on that watch, there's there are three different green lights, and when you click on the buzzer, it's either going to be 30 minutes, or you said, what is it?
60 minutes.
30, 60, or
90.
Or 90, and you can tell which one you're on because one of the green lights light up. So either all three will be lit up, which means 90 minutes, or one will be lit up, which means 30 minutes, or two, which means 60. Did I get it?
Absolutely.
What I love about it is it's easy.
Yes.
You just did it immediately, and I got it that quick, and I'm not that fast. My audience knows I'm not that fast. So continue. Tell us more.
So the reason I made it that simple is because Americans make things so complicated.
Yeah.
And I realized if I'm going to get humans, to drink water, I need to have it easy, simple,
Yeah.
and fun, and interactive. And I knew that if I made it like this, because this is just an alarm. A watch has an alarm.
Yeah.
An Apple Watch has an alarm. A Fitbit has an alarm. Everything has an alarm, but people start ignoring alarms.
Yeah.
So with WaterBuzz, it's a vibration. So when WaterBuzz vibrates, you set it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It vibrates every 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the task. When it vibrates, you drink water. When it vibrates, you drink water.
Easy.
And that's how habits form.
Yeah. I love it. So where are you at with the product right now? You're here doing a raise. Like, is this a prototype? Can people buy now? Like, tell us where you're at with the product right now.
Thank you so much for that. So I'm currently pre-selling. My website is water-buzz.com. You can pre-sell. You can buy a pre-sale there. This that I have on my wrist is our MVP, and what that means is our most viable product, the product that we're launching out into the public, the product that I can bring to events to show people potentially what it's going to be, what they're going to get when
That's
I
amazing.
sell. So I have my MVP built out, which is I'm wearing it. I've been testing it out on myself, and I'm launching.
That's awesome.
Once I raise, I'm going full speed ahead.
I love it. Well, for Kenya, I mean, it's been great having you on the show today. And thank you for sharing that amazing story. Last thing I want you to do, look into the camera. If somebody wants to learn more, they want to participate, they want to pre-order, how do they do that?
So you can go to water-buzz.com. You can find me on all socials. I am on Facebook as Dr. WaterBuzz or Dr. Kenya WaterBuzz Hodges. Dr. Kenya WaterBuzz Hodges. So I branded myself as WaterBuzz on TikTok. You can find me on WaterBuzz with 5 Z's. And I am also on Instagram as Dr. Kenya M. Hodges.
Fantastic. And for everybody that's watching, just so you know, we'll definitely put some links in the show notes so you can just click on the links and head right on over. And speaking of the audience, if this is your first time with Mission Matters and you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe or follow button. This is a daily show. Each and every day I'm bringing you new content, new information, and hopefully new inspiration to help you along the way in your journey as well. So again, hit that subscribe or follow button. And Kenya, man, thank you so much for coming on the show. I'm glad you're still with us, and thank you for bringing WaterBuzz to the world. So thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.